Just think about it. What if ancient Egyptian technology had kept developing without stopping? You know, the civilization that gave us the pyramids, the mysterious hieroglyphs, and medical knowledge way ahead of its time. What if their progress hadn't stopped? What if their wisdom kept growing, passed down from one generation to the next? Let's look at architecture. The Great Pyramid isn't just a tomb, it's still one of the biggest and most precisely aligned structures in the world. Now imagine this. If their building techniques kept getting better, we might see giant structures today that would make our skyscrapers look tiny. Maybe there would be whole cities built from massive stone blocks, but designed with such genius that they'd last for thousands of years. And don't forget, the ancient Egyptians already knew how to use the sun and the Nile. What if they kept pushing the limits with solar energy, or took water management to new heights? Imagine them building solar concentrators to power their cities, or creating complex canals that powered hydroelectric devices thousands of years earlier. Now let's talk about medicine. The Egyptians were obsessed with preserving the body. They mastered mummification, performed surgeries, and recorded illnesses on papyrus. If they had kept going, who knows? Maybe they would have figured out the secret of germs centuries before Europe. Imagine them inventing microscopes or maybe even antibiotics while the rest of the world was still far behind. Hospitals in ancient Thebes with sterilized tools and advanced surgical procedures aren't as far-fetched as you might think. And then, there's language. Hieroglyphs weren't just symbols, they were a gateway to literature, philosophy, and science. If that writing system had kept developing, we could have seen an explosion of ideas and innovations. Imagine a world where Egyptian thinkers shared discoveries across continents, starting the scientific revolution 1,000 years earlier. Maybe hieroglyphs would have become a global language connecting cultures from Africa to Asia and beyond. So what would this alternate history mean for us? I think it's safe to say, we'd live in a world shaped by Egyptian creativity and science. A world where the lines between ancient and modern are blurred, where their legacy isn't just buried in the sand, but alive in every city, every hospital, every library. History didn't give us this chance. But imagine if it had. The world as we know it could look very, very different. And to me, that's the real magic of asking, what if?